Welcome to Senior Health Star, where we dive deep into the wisdom of aging with grace, health, and joy. I'm your host, David, and today we're embarking on a journey to uncover why so many older adults find themselves awake at 3 a.m., staring into the quiet darkness, wondering what's stirring in their body or soul. If you've ever experienced this, you're not alone, and this video is for you. We're going to explore 5 powerful reasons behind those early morning wake-ups, weaving through the science, the heart, and the spirit of aging. Along the way, we'll travel to some of the world's most breathtaking places like the lavender fields of Provence, France, and the tranquil shores of Maui, Hawaii, places where nature and culture remind us to slow down and listen to ourselves. By the end, you'll not only understand why these wake-ups happen, but also discover practical, heartfelt ways to embrace them, improve your sleep, and deepen your happiness. If you're ready to transform how you see those 3 a.m. moments, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our Senior Health Star community. Let's get started. Picture this. It's 3 a.m. and you're awake. The world is silent, save for the faint hum of the night. You lie there, gazing at the ceiling, wondering why your body decided now was the time to stir. Maybe you feel a little frustrated, maybe curious, or maybe you're just tired of it happening night after night. As someone who's walked alongside many seniors through these moments, I can tell you this is more common than you might think. It's not just a quirk of aging, it's your body and mind sending you messages, gentle whispers about your health, your habits, and your inner world. Today, we're going to decode those messages, not just with science, but with stories, compassion, and a touch of wonder from the world around us. Our first stop is the lavender fields of Provence, a place where the air itself feels like a lullaby. The French have long cherished this region for its calming beauty, a reminder to slow down and breathe. And that brings us to our first reason why you might be waking up at 3 a.m., reduced melatonin production. Melatonin is your body's sleep conductor, orchestrating when you drift off and when you stay in that deep, restful state. When you were younger, your body produced it in steady waves, like the gentle rhythm of these lavender fields swaying in the wind. But as we age, that production naturally declines. By the early morning hours, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m., your melatonin levels may dip too low to keep you anchored in sleep. Your brain, sensing this shift, nudges you toward wakefulness, not because you've done anything wrong, but because your internal chemistry is evolving. Now, let's meet Margaret, a 70-year-old from Ohio who used to sleep like a rock. For years, she'd drift off easily, but lately, she's been waking up around 3:15 a.m., alert as if it's noon. At first, she thought it was stress, or maybe just getting old. But when she learned about melatonin's role, something clicked. She wasn't failing at sleep, her body was simply adjusting to a new rhythm. Margaret started small. She made her bedroom pitch black, swapped her glowing alarm clock for a non-lit one, and began taking evening walks under the stars. These changes helped her body hold on to melatonin a little longer, easing her back into longer, unbroken rest. What's beautiful about this is how simple awareness can shift frustration into empowerment. Your body isn't betraying you, it's inviting you to work with it. Let's travel now to Santa Fe, a place where Native American and Spanish cultures blend in a vibrant tapestry, reminding us how our lives, too, are woven from many threads. This brings us to our second reason, a shifted sleep cycle, or what's called advanced sleep phase. As we age, our internal clock often ticks a little faster. You might find yourself yawning by 8 p.m., dozing off during a late-night show, or waking up at 3 a.m. feeling like you've already had a full night's rest. This isn't a flaw, it's biology. Your circadian rhythm, the one that tells your body when to sleep and wake, starts to slide forward. If you're falling asleep at 9 p.m., your body might be done with its sleep cycle by 3 a.m., leaving you wide awake while the world is still cloaked in darkness. Think of James, a 67-year-old retiree from Colorado. After leaving his job, his days became quieter, no more early meetings or long commutes. He started eating dinner at 5:30 p.m., watching a bit of television, and heading to bed by 9. Before long, 3 a.m. became his new morning. At first, he worried it was insomnia, but then he learned about advanced sleep phase. His body wasn't broken, it was just on a new schedule. James began tweaking his routine. A short evening walk, reading by a warm lamp, or calling his son for a chat before bed. These small cues stretched his sleep window, pushing his wake-up time closer to dawn. What's powerful here is how understanding your body's rhythm lets you shape it, like an artist molding clay. Now, let's drift to the shores of Maui, a place Americans flock to for its soothing waves and vibrant sunsets. Just as the ocean ebbs and flows, our bodies sometimes send us signals through discomfort, which brings us to our third reason: physical discomfort and health-related interruptions. As we age, our bodies become more vocal. A stiff joint from arthritis, a full bladder, or even a twinge of acid reflux can nudge you awake at 3 a.m. These aren't loud alarms, but quiet whispers, often amplified in the stillness of night. For men, frequent urination is a common culprit. Bladder loses elasticity with age, making those nighttime trips to the bathroom almost inevitable. For others, it might be medications for blood pressure or pain, which can subtly disrupt sleep with side effects like increased urination or sensitivity to light. Consider Evelyn, a 74-year-old from Florida. She'd always been a light sleeper, but over the past year, she started waking up at 3:30 a.m. consistently. She blamed age until a chat with her doctor revealed her new heart medication was increasing her nighttime bathroom trips. With a simple adjustment to her dosage timing and a few lifestyle tweaks, like avoiding heavy meals late at night, Evelyn found her sleep improving. What's key here is listening to your body. These wake-ups aren't failures. They're your body doing its job, signaling you to pay attention. By tuning in, you can make small changes that bring deeper comfort and better rest. Halfway through our journey, I want to pause and say thank you for being here with us at Senior Health Star. If you're finding these insights helpful, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay connected. Your support helps us keep bringing you content that informs and inspires. Now, let's dive into our fourth reason: lifestyle habits that shift your sleep rhythm. As we age, our daily routines often soften. Maybe you're eating dinner earlier, winding down sooner, or moving less during the day. These changes, while subtle, can signal to your body that night begins earlier, pushing your wake-up time to those pre-dawn hours. A quiet evening with minimal stimulation can trigger melatonin production sooner, lulling you to sleep by 9 p.m. And if you're asleep that early, 3 a.m. might feel like morning. Take Robert, a 71-year-old from Arizona. After retiring, his days lost their old structure. He'd have dinner at 5 p.m., nap in his recliner, and be in bed by 8:30. Soon, 3 a.m. wake-ups became his norm. Puzzled, he started reflecting on his habits. With a few tweaks, adding an afternoon walk, reading in brighter light, and avoiding early naps, Robert gently nudged his sleep cycle later. His 3 a.m. wake-ups became less frequent, and he felt more in sync with his days. This is the beauty of routine. Our bodies thrive on rhythm. By noticing and adjusting your daily patterns, you can guide your sleep back to a place that feels restorative. Our final reason takes us to a deeper place, one that's less about the body and more about the heart: emotional and psychological restlessness. At 3 a.m., when the world is still, the mind often wanders. For many older adults, these quiet hours become a canvas for memories, worries, or longings to surface. It's not always anxiety, it's quieter, like a soft hum of reflection. Maybe you're thinking of a loved one, a past decision, or a moment of joy that feels far away. As life slows down, there's more space for these thoughts to echo, especially if your days are quieter or your social circle has shrunk. Loneliness, too, can play a role in not always heavy, but a gentle ache for connection that stirs in the night. Meet Clara, an 82-year-old from Virginia. By day, she's busy with her garden and grandkids, but at 3 a.m., her thoughts often drift to her late husband or worries she buries in the daylight. At first, she thought her sleep was the problem, but she soon realized it was her heart asking for attention. Clara started keeping a journal by her bed, jotting down thoughts when she woke. She also added an evening ritual, listening to soft music or writing a note to a friend. These small acts gave her emotions a voice, helping her return to sleep with peace. What's profound here is that these wake-ups aren't flaws. They're signs of a life richly lived. Your heart doesn't follow a clock. It speaks when it needs to, often at 3 a.m. By listening with kindness, you can find not just better sleep, but a deeper connection to yourself. As we near the end of our journey, let's reflect. These 5 reasons melatonin shifts: advanced sleep phase, physical discomfort, lifestyle habits, and emotional restlessness aren't signs of something broken. They're your body and soul adapting, evolving, and asking to be heard. Those 3 a.m. wake-ups are more than interruptions. They're invitations to listen to your needs, adjust your habits, and honor your inner world. Whether you're in a bustling city or a quiet town, you're not alone in this. With understanding comes the power to make small, meaningful changes that bring deeper rest and greater joy. Before we part, I want to share one final thought, especially for those seeking deeper peace. Those 3 a.m. moments can be more than a challenge. They can be a doorway to your inner self. Many spiritual traditions, from Christian teachings to Buddhist practices, encourage us to use quiet moments for reflection and connection. Consider exploring meditation or mindfulness to calm your mind before bed. A simple practice, like focusing on your breath for 5 minutes, can ease restlessness and invite deeper sleep. For those drawn to faith, reading a passage from Scripture or a spiritual text can offer comfort, grounding you in hope. Thich Nhat Hanh, a beloved Buddhist teacher, once said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness." If you are attentive, you will see it. At 3 a.m., when the world is still, you have a chance to touch that joy through quiet reflection. Try keeping a gratitude journal, noting 3 things each day that bring you peace. These practices don't just improve sleep, they enrich your spirit, helping you greet each morning with grace. Thank you for joining me today on Senior Health Star. If this video resonated with you, please leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned and how you'll use it. Your thoughts inspire us to keep creating content that lifts you up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Together, we're building a community that celebrates aging with wisdom and joy. Until next time, here's to better sleep, deeper peace, and a life filled with light. I'm David, and I'll see you in the next video.